Well, welcome back again to the Pastor Study. I'm Ray Bertolette, and I'm delighted that you could join with us today. As we begin this long journey through the book of Proverbs, Solomon is writing this so that we can gain wisdom. And he's continuing this discussion as we look at verses 5. It says, "A wise man hears and increase in learning." You know, that means not just physically hear and say, "Oh, I heard a sound." No, hearing to the benefit of learning something from what you're hearing. Hearing to the quality of knowing that you're taking in not only information, but you're applying that information and it's showing a positive benefit in your life. That is what Solomon describes as a wise man. He will also, not only will he increase in learning, but a man of understanding will acquire wise counsel. All of the decisions that we make in life, we don't have to make them alone. There are times where we will benefit from having wise counsel, a group of individuals around us who can help us. It says that purpose of all of that will be to understand a proverb and a figure, the words of the wise and their riddles. Yes, sometimes things seem to be spoken in riddles, but part of gaining wisdom, part of gaining that understanding, is to understand, to know those things. And then Solomon gives us in verse 7 almost what would be a capstone of these first 7 verses here. It says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and instructions." This contrast, when we begin to have a fear of the Lord. Now, that's not a fear like a fright fear. That's not a fear of feared. That's a fear where we truly begin to understand, have that holy reverence for who God is. Yes, there's an element of knowing that God, who God is, we have that a little bit of fear in what God does in judgment to us, what he does in his grace, what he does in holding back and giving us favor rather than what we deserve. So there's that element of fear that comes along with that. But really reverencing God, who he is. Because that contrast that he says is the fools despise wisdom and instruction. Don't be a fool today. Run and receive instruction. Till next time in the Pastor's Study, I'm Ray Bertolette saying goodbye and may God bless.